tomorrow.
Get ready. Exercise. Rest. Exercise. Rest. Exercise. Rest. Exercise. Rest. Exercise. Rest. Exercise. Rest. Workout reset.
Hi, good afternoon. Today is the 19th of November 2025, and I just completed today's workout, this afternoon's workout. So let's take a look at the workout requirements and movement standards. And possibly you can do this on your own by just replaying the video later and then just follow step by step. Follow the time, okay, if it's possible. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so before we continue on, we just want to remind everyone to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification button at the top so that you won't miss out on any other future uploads or live workouts. Hi, Roblox at Fortnite. I don't know how to pronounce that. Degre, Mitra, hi. Hi everyone. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the workout is very simple ones. Today, I decided to do 5 rounds because I think why not? But in actual fact, this is just a recovery exercise for your hips, especially if you are working in an office environment and you've been sitting a lot. You can do these few exercises. This is just some of them that you can try and do this on your own to help you relieve your the tightness on your hips area because you've been sitting a long time. Okay, so if you are working in an office environment, this type of exercise is actually what you need to help you not feel too stiff. Okay, so let's take a look at how to perform each of these movements. Okay. So firstly, this first movement is called baby maker. I'm not sure why this is called this name, but anyways, this is what it meant. So firstly, if you are able to try to stand wide stance, and try to go all the way down to almost like a squat, right? Squat down, then hold on to your toes. From here, you need to step up and stretch your hamstring up here, and then keep doing this. Repeat. Okay. As for me, because it is not easy for me to perform this movement because of the tightness of my hamstrings, then what I do is I try to just maintain this position here as low as I can, and then once I stand up, pushing my hips upwards to the sky, then I just try to maintain it straight, and then try to pull down here if I can. Okay, and from here, just try to repeat. For this workout, it is not for reps, but for quality. Okay, so try to just maintain every time. Start from this low position, and then finish off is here. So in that 30 seconds, you just do as many as you can with proper technique. Okay? Quality of your movement is paramount here. Okay, then movement number 2, we go to body weight squats. So body weight is side to side lunges, we call it, for the name suggests cossack squat. So body weight using here, standing wide stance. Then you're just going to have your hands here in front to balance your body weight so they don't move too front or lean too back. Okay? And from this position, you got to have a little bit of a hinge, slight hinge. Okay, we start hinge. Then you're gonna lower yourself down to one side. Get back up. You don't need to stand all the way straight. You can stay at this cow position. And from here, try to lean to the other side. Then again, and just repeat doing that. But as long as when you're doing this motion, your heel, this heel, doesn't lift up like this. Okay? Try to stay down. Now, if you're not able to go that deep, okay, then what you can do is to still try to do just about 90 degrees. Okay, so from your starting position is still the same. Your toes are still pointing forward. Then from here, you need to push your hips to the back. Then from here, try to maintain a 90 degree here. You go back up, push down, 90 degree here. Okay, looking from the side. So, same, position is still the same. Hinge slightly, push, 90 degrees, go back up, push, 90 degrees, go back up. Okay, try that. Or, if you need an assistance holding somewhere to do the motion, you can do that also, assisted ones, right? Okay, that is also allowed. Because like I said, this exercise today is mainly more to recovery and to also help you loosen up that hip area so that you don't feel stiff all the time. Okay? Now, then we move on to movement number 3, which is spiderman lunge. So spiderman lunge, there are a couple of ways of doing this, but for this version here, we're just gonna be here on our lunge position, right? Okay. This back leg, try to go as far back as much as you can, whichever that is allowed. Okay. If let's say your body is very tight, you couldn't go so far back, then you gotta adjust it. Okay. As long as this knee here, okay, whichever knee is in front, this leg, okay, doesn't travel like past the toes like this. Okay, no. We wanna make sure that it is staying at a 90 degree angle. Okay. So from here, this position, all you need to do is to have the same elbow. Okay, left leg in front, left elbow. Try to touch the ground. And twist your body. Okay, touch the ground. Twist the body. Okay, your hips, you're gonna be twisting this way, right? Touch and twist. And then do as many as you can. Then movement number 4, same position, but this time on your right leg. Right leg, same thing, 90 degrees. Then your elbow, touch, then turn. Touch, turn. So when you turn this out, this hand here, it is reaching, it's pointing to the sky. So you're forming like a straight line. Okay? And then just twist the hips, twist. Right? Then for the final, number 5 and number 6, this is a piriformis stretch. It means that you're gonna lie on your back, lay down, and then you're gonna have any of your leg over the other. So for this position here will be my right leg will be on top of my left. Okay? Then there's a hole here, right? Your right hand is gonna go on top and hold on to the kneecap, left kneecap, and then the other hand also on top of the kneecap. Then from this position, all you need to do is to just bring that knee to your chest. And then when you're doing this position, this movement, you're gonna feel tightness on your hamstring at the back here. Okay, tightness here. Another thing is when you're doing this, okay, you try not to lift your hips too high up until you're like this. No, try not to. You try to stay, have your hips down on the ground as much as you can while actively pulling this kneecap towards this position, towards here. Okay? without moving this one too much. Yeah. And then the other thing is this knee here, you try not to collapse it here, but instead you actively push it to that side, over, push it this side. Okay. Then you have two opposing force working against each other. Okay. So that you feel that stretch more here. Then finally, onto the other side, which is number 6. Okay, same position. Left leg over your right, on top of your right knee. Left hand going to the forehead, hold on to the kneecap. Then this hand, then do the same thing. Breathing as normal as you can. Just inhale, exhale. Then actively also having this knee here, pushing to that side, pushing to the other side. Okay? Because this, you're pulling your knee here towards here, but this knee on the opposite leg will be pushing there. So you have two opposing forces working against each other. Therefore, you're going to have more of that pressure onto that tight hip area. Okay? There are a lot more of these hip exercises. Hopefully, there's another opportunity for us to do this once again, but I'll be able to introduce other type of hip exercises to you next time. Okay? So for the time being, this is the type of exercise. This is the exercise that we are doing this late afternoon. We're supposed to have a in-person class in the evening, but unfortunately, the member have to cancel due to some unforeseen circumstances or something that she cannot avoid. But anyways, hopefully this exercise also give you some information on how to help you with your tightness of the hip area. Anytime that you feel that you have this issue, okay, then just try to do some light stretch every now and then, or just move your legs. Okay, now just go back to the type of exercise that you can do in your office. In your office, I always talk about do some light stretches, right? So just imagine that you're sitting down in your office area. So what you can do is on this sitting area, okay. Just for example, this is now you're sitting. This is your cubicle area. Then you try to do some type of light arm circles. Okay, do some light like this. Chest stretch. Open up your chest. Some light like swings, such as this. Feel that your triceps are tight. Do some of this. Then of course, some of your stretches on your neck. Because if you are in this position so much, then you're gonna feel a lot of soreness here, right? And then of course, do some of this. And then of course, do this as well to help ease out. Let's say your traps are really, really sore. Okay, do this. Okay, then that is while you're sitting on your sitting area, your office, your working station. Then just get up from your chair. Maybe just do some light. So if you're wearing pants to work, then probably it will be easier for you to do things like this, right? Just doing something like this. But if you're wearing skirts, then no choice. Probably you gotta be much more, how to say, creative with what you can do. Okay. The other thing is, probably you can also do this while you're sitting on your chair in your area without standing. Just try to show you. Okay. Lifting your heels and your toes like this. Maybe do a 20-30 counts if you have the time, and then do some light stretch with it while you're sitting. Okay. Then of course, there's another way. There's another one. Then imagine that you're sitting in your chair, right? Balance. Let's see this. Example. Okay. So if you're sitting on your chair, this way, right? Then hold, sit, then put your hands down here, and just do stretch. Lean your body forward. Your hips don't go forward like this, but stay 90 degrees. And just push it. Then the other side as well. Other side as well. Yes. This stretch here is very similar to the one that we did just now. Okay, laying down. Then from there, you can get up from your chair, just move around, walk around, just do some movements like this, just to finish off. Okay. So that's just some of the tips that I can share with you, but hopefully some of these suggestions you are able to use it, and have a wonderful day, of course, right? So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully we'll be able to have another type of live next time, whenever there's any opportunity. I hope to go on live once again and then do this in front of all of you. But until then, you can also just check back onto all of our previous videos, all videos on workouts that you might be able to do at home with some little to no equipment at all. Okay, if you do not have any type of like weight available to you, then you can just use some of the household items such as water bottles or even a backpack to do most of the exercise. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding our training program, feel free to DM me directly, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Comment onto the videos, all of our videos, whatever videos that you are watching. Give us some constructive criticisms and suggestions. Hopefully we'll be able to improve upon from your suggestions, okay, and give you more quality content. All right, thanks very much, everyone. Hope to see you in person very soon, and take care until our next video. Bye. Thanks very much.